Hi, welcome to my channel. So my name is Mel and I am what I would call a reluctant medium. I have been able to see and hear and feel spirit ever since I was very little. You know, the monsters under the bed or the weird things standing in the hallway, you know, kind of thing. Always been a part of my life. And when I was younger, I was very, very afraid. And so I kind of started shutting that down. And of course, society tells us, you know, the monsters are real. There's no such thing as ghosts, you know, those kind of things. So you start to kind of get that programmed in when you're little. So your brain will kind of start shutting that down for you. Plus, I was super afraid. So I would just ignore it and be like, go away, go away. And then, you know, that kind of thing. So for a long time, I ignored my abilities and just tried to block it out the best I could. I suffered with severe anxiety and depression growing up. A lot of that now I know was spirit energy trying to connect with me, which causes anxiety, and someone that's trying to ignore it or doesn't understand the feelings that go along with that physically. It does feel like anxiety unless you know mentally what it is, and then you can stop the anxiety and say, okay, it's just this. Let's figure out what it is. So I suffered with the anxiety and depression growing up because, you know, it's like, what's wrong with me? What are these things? Why do, you know, everybody says it's not real. Like, am I crazy? Am I making this up? About a year ago, I met a friend through a class I was taking. And I now know that her purpose in my life was to help me to come to grips with my abilities and to start opening up and exploring and learning more about it so that I could get rid of my anxiety and not be afraid and live a semi-normal life, except I can see and hear and feel spirits around that most people can't. So I did some research online, started finding good resources, reliable resources to learn from, and people that had been there before me and done the research and were willing to share, which is amazing. And started opening up dialogues with people in my life, kind of coming out to certain people, and came to find out that it runs in my family. There are a lot of people in my family that have the same ability. So then I was like, okay, why have we never talked about this before? I would not have felt so weird, or I could have not had the anxiety, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, it's open now. And in the past year, I really come to grips with the fact that, okay, like it or not, you have these abilities. So you might as well do something positive with them and use them to help other people. So I've been connecting with some people kind of through YouTube, but offline, just because I wasn't ready to kind of make it, hey everybody, I see ghosts, you know. I found a lot of really wonderful, helpful, sweet people that believe me and don't think I'm crazy and accept me for me. And I've also connected with a bunch of people locally that share the same beliefs and abilities and just, you know, like-minded people, so to say. It's been so liberating, let me tell you, so amazing. This past year has been one of the best years for personal growth for me. I've learned a ton, met a ton of wonderful people, huge support system now. They don't always have to be in your family. They can be, I do have family, but tons of people that I've met that had the same struggle. So anyway, almost all of the anxiety is gone, the depression, all of that is gone. I don't feel any of that anymore, which is so amazing. I don't wake up totally afraid in the middle of the night anymore. If I wake up and I feel that, I know what it is and I know how to deal with it, so I'm not like just lying there terrified all night long with the lights on and TV and trying to distract myself, you know, from those things, as you do when you're trying to ignore something in the room that's trying to get your attention by screaming and jumping and, you know, coming at you and poking and, you know, the kinds of things they do sometimes when you're sleeping. But anyway, so that's me. That's sort of my story. And now I'm still kind of coming to grips with what I'm supposed to do with this gift. I'm feeling led toward the healing field, you know, shamanism and Reiki and just those kinds of things, energy healing type of thing. But that I do, while that is a strong suit of mine, one of my stronger gifts is seeing and hearing spirit. So I'm feeling like I'm kind of maybe meant to be in the mediumship field, you know, using that to help people, maybe both. I haven't really gotten that far in my journey yet. Still trying to unfold and figure out what path I'm supposed to be going down with these gifts. Now I decided I'm gonna put these videos out there, and if it helps encourage anybody that's going through the anxiety and the depression and the confusion and the fear that come along with opening up your abilities and accepting them, so be it. So here I am, Mel, the reluctant medium. Yeah, now I think I've gotten to the place where I can just say, yeah, I have these abilities. Yeah, it is what it is, and there you go. Good to meet you. Welcome to my channel. If you guys have any questions or just want to say hi, nice to meet you. Definitely leave those below and hit that subscribe button while you're down there so you don't miss anything. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, and keep being a spirit friend. Bye.